All right, everyone, let's talk a little bit about flashing that fancy white spoiler style cargo light right here. That one right up here. Okay, first thing I'm going to mention, there is no alternating that light. It is a single wire, single power for both sides. Let's get that right out of the way. Second thing I want to mention, it is a wire cut install. You do not take anything apart back there by the light. It's actually done behind the passenger side A pillar by the windshield. So if you'd like to flash that white cargo light, let me talk to you about what you're going to get in that kit. I'm going to scroll down and show you right here. This is the rear white spoiler cargo light kit, auto flasher. It does not alternate. It is a single wire cut. This is how the kit will be sent to you. A boxed auto flasher module, a package of connectors, and a 15-foot piece of wire. This is your power control extension wire. Now, in your package of connectors, you're going to get 5 butt connectors, which are going to allow you to connect your power control wire. And you're also going to get 4 male and 4 female spade connectors. Now, 2 of these connectors you're not going to use, so just go ahead and toss them in your toolbox. We bulk packaged this for other kits as well. So take 2 of these right out of the equation, and you're only going to use these 2 right here. And the reason we give you those is so you can prep up the module, so you can reconnect your factory wire if you ever wanted to remove the module quickly. We don't want you to have to cut out anything after you clip that wire. So the first thing you do when you cut your factory wire is you're going to put a male and a female connector on it, and then you'll put the corresponding matching connector onto the auto flasher. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is an auto flasher module prepped up for install. We've gone ahead and made the 5 connections here, color for color, so that's easy enough. And that gives us this end of the wire to work with at our switch. All of our functions for that are right here. Very easy, including our flood. If you wanted to have that white cargo light turn on with a secondary switch, you can put 1 switch on the red for flashing and 1 switch on the white for flood. Very easy. You can also synchronize if you'd like with the yellow wire. That is optional. It is not necessary, but if you'd like to synchronize it, you can. And most importantly, this is how you prep the module. Firstly, we're going to take input-output 1, and we're going to clip them off and tape them off because we're not going to be using them. This is a single channel cut, so we're only going to be using input-output 2. That is our green and our orange wires, okay? Input on the orange, output on the green, okay? We're going to prep this. I do it like this, but you can do whichever you like. Like I said, the reason is your factory wire, once cut, will go on these 2 connectors, and this will allow you to remove the auto flasher and connect the connectors back together if you choose. So that is the preparation before install. Let me show you how to install it. The 2 tools that you'll use are a 10mm socket and a very thin pry bar trim removal tool. A credit card could work as well, but the trick with this one is that it's thin. I like this one the best. We do sell it on the website, just a nice thin, and it's to remove the covers on the A-pillar cover for the bolts. So let me show you inside what I mean. Here inside the truck, the first thing that I like to do is remove the side panel because we will be running our wiring down and left under the dashboard over to the driver's side to whatever you decide for your switch. Many choices for switches, and that's why we do not provide them. Now, the A-pillar grab handle removes quite easily. It's simply like this. There's 2 10mm bolts in there. And these are the covers that I said how they pop off as I drop it on the floor. This is the cover. It simply goes right over here after the bolt's put back. It's a fairly simple process. Now, let me show you inside what we're modifying. We're going to move into the vehicle here. And in this harness right here, we're going to carefully, oh so carefully, remove the factory tape. And we're going to be sourcing out a wire right here. Now this wire is white with a light purple stripe, and it is the only one in here. Okay, we're going to source that wire out, and as you see, I've put on the connectors, which are going to match up with our auto flasher kit, but this allows us to put it back to stock or to remove it and connect it to our auto flasher kit. Alrighty, now talking about input output, this is important. Your output goes up to the roof and feeds backwards to the cargo light. Okay, so that is going to be the green wire that feeds that one. Your input is coming from the dashboard. So input 2, orange, is going to go to that wire coming from the dashboard. Output to green is going to go that factory wire going up through the headliner. Now there's plenty of room to put this module back here behind the grab handle, and you can run the 5-conductor wire you previously attached straight down here, straight down behind that panel, and all the way up under the dash over to the driver's side where you run into your switches. So that is how you install the auto flasher module on the newer, refreshed GM trucks for the cargo light in the rear. Alrighty, everybody, and here is your example of the cargo light flasher on the refresh, brand new 22.5 and newer GMC Sierra and GM Silverado trucks.